third member of the unholy trinity. Hey guys, it's me Renziie back with another video, and today we are watching Wish World, which is the first of the two-parter finale of season 15. Oh, I actually can't believe it's coming to an end, but I'm excited to watch Wish World, and I know who the Rani is now, so I feel up to speed. I feel ready. As long as the third member of the unholy trinity is like, I don't know, the master or yeah, that's it really. That's all I really know. Or a Dalek. I doubt it'll be a Dalek. But if it's a new Who villain, I'll still be up to speed. If it's an old Who villain, that means I gotta watch some more old Who, which I'm not mad about. But yes, let's watch Wish World. Is that the Rani? The promo pic showed her in a cloak with a cloak on. Oh yeah. Why would you give your baby to a stranger? Alright, so this is from the promo pics. Oh my. Was that necessary? Damn, she's showing her evil side right out the back. What you doing bedded up with Belinda? What? Just what? What? Whose wish is this? I'm hooked. I don't know what is happening, but I am hooked. It's Ruby. Why is it? What is that? A dinosaur? All right. So yeah, why is Susan Triad back? Unified National Insurance Team. Unit. It's falling apart. It's like, oh, that was a slip. So when there's doubt, there's a slip.
I wonder who she is.
Oh, and where is Mrs. Flood? There she is. Mrs. Flood, where's your backbone? So it's Conrad's world. What the hell was that? Who is the child? He just did the arpeggio laugh. Is the child the god of luck? Oh, is that a sonnet? The one who is lost. Who is that? I didn't know Ruby would be like actually a prominent character in this season.
Doctor.
Is that Rogue?
Doctor, can you hear me?
It is Rogue.
They're coming, and this hell dimension is sliding into the pit.
I love Rogue. Cables don't do that.
Do.
Oh, he's doubting. Is that why all the mugs are breaking? Hey, put down the phone. Put down the phone, Belinda. Belinda, put down the phone. Put down the... Damn, I've got like chills. This episode's magnificent. I've never seen Doctor Who like this. Also, aren't these the guys from the Interstellar Song Contest, or are they just scarily similar? The Doctor dances.
We danced once upon a time.
Oh, he's remembering. See, look, I know that now because I watched it. Who's the most ancient of powers? So the God of Wishes is the baby. Oh, is that what they want? They want the world to end, so they want doubts. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Who is hidden? Who is lost? Who? Omega. Oh my god. I've heard stories of Omega, and I know it's not good. It's gonna end here, isn't it? No, you don't. Well, yeah, Poppy's real, but she's not your daughter. Is she your daughter? Is Poppy actually his daughter? I don't know. Clock strikes 12. It's gonna end. I knew it. God. The story was and I'm not skipping the credits this time because last time I came off the credits and I missed the end credit scene. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for the credits to finish. And no credits. No next time. How dare you? All right. So I just finished watching the episode, and oh my gosh, can we just take some time to realize what a good episode that was? Like, I don't think I've ever seen Doctor Who like it. And obviously, the thing is with the show, we're going into a realm where obviously there's certain technology and stuff that's improving. Like, for example, one thing I realised from watching Classic Who, I enjoyed it, but obviously when you watch New Who, it's got more of like a spectacle. But I guess that's because there's an obvious difference to it. But I feel like even just, I don't know, it felt so grand, this episode. I was watching it, and even the whole idea of like Belinda and the Doctor being married in this sort of alternate universe, like it's, I don't know why, like, I don't know how to explain it, but watching this episode, I was just watching it like, this feels so grand, so movie-like. And I think that's what the two-parters are, like, they feel very big, you know? And big it was. Like, I'm just sat there like, wow, the Doctor doesn't know he's a doctor. He's John Smith. He's got a wife, a child. He's like, leave me alone. And I think like recently as well, people were mentioning like the family of blood, because that's where you saw like the Doctor sort of being angry, Time Lord victorious vibe. Like, I think that episode and episodes where the Doctor doesn't know they're the Doctor, they're just really cool episodes. And as the Doctor starts to seep out, because he's still the Doctor, but he just doesn't know it. And I just think it was done so well. Like, I was watching the episode and I was just like, what is going on? This is amazing. Why are they married? What's happening? How is this happening? Oh, bravo. I'm just really hoping that next week's episode, it does the rest of the season justice, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Sutek finale last year, I feel like it fell so flat. I feel like the part 1 was like, oh my gosh, dun dun dun, Sutek, and then the part 2, I don't know, I didn't enjoy it at all. It was such a big deal, like this whole Sutek thing, Susan Triad and everything, and it just fell flat. But maybe that was intentional, because Susan Triad is back. She is back. She's just there serving. Was she serving drinks? Was that what she was doing? But she's just there. I don't know why she's there, but she's there. So maybe season 1 finale fell flat on purpose, because it was all leading into season 2 finale. And if so, that's a massive play. Massive. Massive, massive, massive. So looks like I will be watching even more Classic Who, which, even as I said in my intro, I don't have a problem with. So it's been revealed that the Unholy Trinity were working together to bring back Omega. Please correct me if I've interpreted that wrong. What I've interpreted from the episode is the Unholy Trinity has been confirmed. As I've said, I might be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong. It's Conrad, the Ranis, and this little baby who turns out to be the god of wishes. And they have come together so they can bring back Omega. Right? Am I right in thinking that? That's what I thought. Like, Omega isn't the third member of the Unholy Trinity. The Unholy Trinity is the Ranis, Conrad, and this little baby, the god of wishes, right? Right? If I'm wrong, please do tell me, and that's just me interpreting it wrong. So, my bad if that's the case. What was I saying? Oh yes, I'm going to have to watch more Classic Who, because I only know who Omega is because my very good friend Moneer did a video where he was doing like his version of Omega. I'll link it below. He's acting as Omega, and if Omega had a bit more, I think it was sympathy, right? Empathy? Empathy.
This is my interpretation of Omega from Doctor Who. Tag the people involved. Let's do this. You know, I couldn't quite figure it out, Doctor, and I thought it was the antimatter, and that is still quite a vice, I assure you, but no, it's not that. I couldn't figure out what it was you loved about the humans.
If Omega had a bit more empathy, sort of thing, and had a little bit more heart underneath the villain that has grew from him. But if you're like me and you haven't watched Classic Who, from my research from when Moneer did that video, I know that Omega is a Time Lord. He's one of the founders of the Time Lords, and he was a good guy until I think they were trying to develop time travel. Something went wrong. He ended up in an antimatter universe, and then while he was there, he just became like very angry at the Time Lords and wanted to get revenge. Obviously, as I said, I'm going to now watch Classic Who, so I'm genuinely like I like to be up to speed. I like to know what's happening. I like to know why Omega's such a big deal. Like now, I'm even more scared of the Rani because I watched the Classic Who episodes, knew who the Rani was, and knew that she was meant to be like such a big deal. Like she got given her own TARDIS, and the Master didn't even get a TARDIS, but the Rani did, and that shows how big of a deal she was meant to be back in the 80s. Are we gonna see her with a TARDIS? I really hope we do, because me, I love a TARDIS. Like honestly, TARDIS, mwah, molto bene, love it, love it, love it. So I would love for the Rani to have a TARDIS. I don't know what they have put in the writer's room, what they put in the coffee, but this season's been excellent. And as I'm watching this episode, like I'm just sat there thinking, like it really made me feel nostalgic, like how I was when I was a kid. Like I'm watching Doctor Who. Like I remember watching Doctor Who as a kid, and I'm just there, glued to the screen, eyes wide, big smile. And that's exactly how I was watching this episode. Like it's where it's not obvious what's going on, but what's going on is so interesting, so amazing that you cannot stop watching. I, for one, unless the trickster is going to come in part 2, I, for one, didn't have any thoughts of Omega coming back because everyone was so focused on the trickster. And I think because everyone got the Rani right, they were like, oh my gosh, we must get the trickster right. But it's Omega. Well, actually no, third member of the Unholy Trinity, again if I'm wrong, correct me, was the baby. And I don't think anyone guessed that. So, well done, Russell T Davies. You stumped the whole universe. Hooniverse. You stumped the whole Hooniverse. With Rogue being back, amazing. See, the thing is, I will not stand for any Rogue hate because I really liked Rogue and I really liked the episode that he was in. Like, he got introduced, and I know a lot of people got annoyed because they're like, oh, Doctor Who's so woke, blah, blah. Shut up, okay? If you're one of those people who complains that Doctor Who is so woke, please stop watching my video. Please. Because you're watching the video of a black, queer woman giving her opinions on Doctor Who, right? So if you want to tell me Doctor Who is so woke because it has a bit of diversity, you're on the wrong channel, okay? Honestly. In fact, you're talking to a black, queer, neurodiverse, vegan woman. So if you want to talk about wokeness, right, I tick so many boxes that are all so-called woke. So if you want to complain about that, please get off this page, because obviously you are on the wrong page. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care if you don't like my opinion, because I'm not for you, okay? If you want to be a bigot, then go be a bigot elsewhere. Sorry, I went off on a bit of a tangent. But I'm tired of seeing people through screens. Like, if you're going to give me someone in real life, okay? Bring Rogue back properly, and bring Susan back properly. I might watch some episodes with Susan as well, because there's so many characters. I don't know why they did this though. They've introduced so many old characters, which is great, but they've introduced them in such a short span of time that I'm having to play catch up so quickly. Like, I have a job, okay? I have to go to work and then come back and then quickly watch Doctor Who and then quickly edit it, and then but I'm not complaining. I love this season. It's really like it's brought back a serious love for the show. Like, my love never went away, but it's just like, whereas, as I said, last season, it wasn't my favourite season. But that's the same with most Doctors. And then also before that, like before David Tennant as well, like the 13th Doctor, I loved Jodie, but the writing, I wasn't really getting it as much. Like, I didn't feel very grand. That's the thing with Jodie's season, like, there was no big payoff, not leading into anything. There was two main companions. It wasn't going into depth or anything. But here, we have such a large story that I'm like, wow, this is why I love Doctor Who. Like, even if not everything makes sense, it's the grandeur, the largeness, the amazingness, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like, you feel like a little kid again, okay? And I'm overjoyed. I need to go watch some episodes of Omega now before next week so I can be up to speed. But yes, please do let me know your thoughts. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but next week is our final episode of season 15 / season 2, depending which way you look at it. And I'm real sad, but all good things come to an end. But not Shooty. Shooty, you better not regenerate. No, your time is not now. When I know he's like, obviously at the end of the episode, he's falling. And that could lead them into a regeneration episode. But there's no way Doctor Who was able to keep that quiet for so long without any leaks, without any suspicions. Like, there is no way. It can't. Please, Shooty, don't regenerate next week. My heart will not be able to take it. Because it'll be so sudden. Like, I wouldn't have had time to, like, grieve the loss of Shooty's Doctor. Like, no, they can't. They can't, right? Right? Anyways, see you next week for the reality war, which sounds a lot like Marvel. Like, last week we had a post-credit scene, which I never knew until the next day. And now the final episode was 2-parter, and it's called the reality war. I feel like we're in for a very good finale. But yeah, see you next week.